Good morning, Tyler. Afternoon.
Hi. Good, John. How are you doing?
Good, good. Yeah, nice day today.
Awesome day. Beautiful day.
Yeah. Well, welcome to MLTV, everybody. Hey, Tyler, big news yesterday, but just before I go into it, how well do you know Stuart McMahon?
I know him well enough. I've been giving him some lessons the last couple of years. Really nice guy.
Well, I think he just paid for his lessons.
Oh, wasn't there a
Paid for his
carryover?
lessons. He should buy you a drink. Stuart,
Oh
if
my.
you're listening out there, you owe him a drink for what happened yesterday. Unbelievable. One of the largest purses we've ever given out in men's league. I can't think. There was one other that was almost as large as this one. Let's take a look at what happened.
Oh
Wow. I got to
boy.
show you this, Tyler. Got to show you this. Stuart got the only birdie on eight yesterday in D skins,
Wow.
$125. However, there was a 4 week carryover in the deuces. Look at that.
Jesus. Wow.
$65. One birdie on number eight. $390 Richards today.
That's incredible. That's amazing.
You
He's
know,
gonna be very happy. Does he know yet?
I don't know. I haven't told him yet. And I don't know if he listens to the broadcast. I hope he does. But he'll get a notification from me. And also, this will be put back on his account. So, Stuart, congratulations. And Tyler, I know a lot of people especially in the D flight, they're reluctant to go into skins. And I said, okay, I get that. You know, yeah, I don't get too many birdies, so but it's the exact opposite. And I said, okay, you can join deuces. You can say, $44. Everybody can birdie eight. Anybody can
Right.
birdie.
Yeah. Hmm.
So, but nobody, only one person did. Only one took advantage. But you could see the in D skins. If you get a birdie, it's worth money. It's worth a lot of money.
You want to be in the flight that doesn't have a lot of birdies, right? And that's where
Exactly.
you get the payout.
That's where
It's
the
not
money is.
the the A flight, everyone cuts everyone off.
Yeah, and that's kind of what happened yesterday. And who comes out smelling like roses is Patrick Castle. David Denis had a three birdie day yesterday.
That's great.
Didn't get a skin. Patrick Castle had one on number two, takes home $205
Oh, a birdie on two was good, eh? Nice.
right there. $205. Wow, what a day for money because yeah, you had to feel I we Greg Chambers had an eagle yesterday, but Greg doesn't join skins because he was a former pro, right? Like he was at Manderley for a while, and he doesn't feel right about joining skins for that reason. But he had an eagle on I think it was probably five. Yeah. So it can be a cruel game, skins, right? You get three birdies, you no skins. You get one birdie and you get $205. Just the way it is. Anyway, I wanted to start off with the gold first because that was such a big story yesterday.
That's great. What a great story. What a good start to the video.
Yeah. Okay. In low nets yesterday, your buddy Trevor Ludy, actually it was 24 points, not 25 points here. Uh, won the mid am yesterday with 24 points. He was low net for the day. Another good day for him. He's having a great year. He won the Winter Golf League. He's going to the NGL. He's going down to Montreal to compete in the NGL, and now big point leader for another $25 last night. So good for him. Brian
I
O'Connor.
gave I gave I gave Trevor a lesson on Tuesday evening, so it must have paid off.
Hey, listen, Tyler. These guys should be paying you for this. This is.
Well, they do. I charge.
We'll pay you some more, like a drink or something. You're winning them. Yeah, so in the overall, David Gervin, our buddy, he was toying with a driver yesterday. Any chance he might be picking that up? He had a good day yesterday. He had a good day. Yeah, you didn't hear
We're
it.
working on him. We're working on him.
That's good. That's good. Mrs. Gervin, he played really well. He's leading. This is big money for him. This overall lead, you could win $500 if he hangs on to this lead. So yeah, good for him. Chris, okay, last week in the mid-am, I made a mistake here. I was showing scores from last year, not this year. So I corrected it. It was, I got a whole bunch of emails. Hey, John, I don't have that many points, and anyway. So now the mid-am is 221. They're low. They're very low. I don't know what happened to them. They used to be the strongest division.
Oh, no.
Elliot Riddell is doing well. He's 229 points. Neil Sinclair 228, and Joey, that's his final. Joey's in Copenhagen today.
Leaving today, flying away today.
He's on his way. So 227, good year for Joey. But if you have him in your fantasy pool, that's the max for him. That's all you're going to get from Joey. But I had warned you about that because I was going to pick Joey, and when I found out about that, then no. Low gross yesterday was Shane Sten with 34.
Very nice.
Yeah, not it's good for Shane getting one under, but the scoring was really poor yesterday. I'll get that in a minute. And the birdies, 22 birdies at this time of year, bad news. That is not good.
Oh boy.
They're
We got some work to
in
do.
the 30s by now. So this is at least a high 20s. This is down. Scoring is down from last year. Net birdies are on track a little bit. Okay, so I'll just get into the ringers are pretty well done for the year. Like I don't know if they're going to go down anymore. The Gunner Award, Elliott still leads at 33.7 average, and the Joey is leading in the putting average at 12.4. I wanted to talk about the team scores for a second. Team Cosenzo is now pulling away. They've got 492. They're clearly going to finish in first. That's a really good total, by the way. If they get to 500, I think it's 505 points by the end of the year, that'll be a record. But they're certainly going to be leading or in the A playoffs. Now, Team Card. Remember I made Team Card the super team?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Card, the veteran Team Card who's taken his team to the finals twice. I put Mark Balsamo is steady golfer. Actually, he's been doing very well for that team this year. But then I put the four studs on. You got Joey, you got Josh, you got Shane, you got Dylan. Unfortunately, three of those players aren't going to be around. Two of them are gone now. One of them is going soon. So they're going to be left with three players. The Josh, Mark Balsamo, and Neil. So good luck to them. They could get bounced in the first round, or these guys could show up. They do play, but most other teams are counting six players. These guys are going to be working with three, and the best two count. So good luck. Now you can see at the bottom, 470, several teams tied for that last spot. Now, how I break the tie is who's leading after week 16, who's leading after week 17, and we go back 1 week. So when we get to week 18 in 2 weeks, if they're still tied, I go back and then I go back and then I go back until we have the 16th place winner. So it's important to get good scores. And you can see over here what scores these teams have to beat. Most of them have to beat a 36 or a 37. So that's good. Playoffs start in 3 weeks. 1, 2, 3 weeks. Yeah. In the flight standings, so it's Elliott, Neil, Joey, and Dylan. Now Joey's not here, so and Dylan's not here, so it's going to be the next two in the list that'll get invited. Um, in the B flight, it's Dale, Jack, Brian, and Charles. C flight, Dave Gervin, Marcus Enzo, Jeff Goyette. These are the ones that are leading now. There's 4 weeks left, so we're just keeping an eye on it. There's a lot of room for maneuver here. And what happens sometimes, like let's say Dale has another couple of good weeks and he jumps into the A. Well, then somebody else moves in. And so you can move from one flight to the other depending on what your handicap is. So this is all gets mixed up, but we just like to keep an eye on it now for the flight championships. All right, Tyler, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's see it.
Fantasy.
Ah,
Okay, the winner this week, Brad Vaughn. Brad had a good week. He creamed the field. Ryan O'Connell each had 22 points. Keith Ritchie had 18. Let's go down. I had a fairly good week.
yep.
Elliot, Steve
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith, Dave German. You sure he hasn't got that driver yet? He played really well. I don't know. Should kept that driver. Tyler, you didn't finish last. You're 52. You
All
tied
right.
Cameron. You got to talk to your boys, Tyler. You really got to talk. Let's go with Trudell out there. 15 points. What's going on with him?
I don't know. I think he's just getting too comfy on his new power card. He just drives it around. He's not focused on his game anymore.
I
You
think
see
so.
that? You
Yeah.
see that blue cart he has?
No, I haven't.
He has a new electric cart that he bought.
Well, yeah. He maybe should go to the driving range and practice his driving instead of the driving on the cart, driving at the range. Cameron, golf, 52. And hey, Nolan got cream this week.
Oh no. Oh, that's too bad.
Nolan, yeah, you got to have a bad week every once in a while. He's been doing really well.
Those Joeys are going to be zeros now.
Overall, I'm moving up, Tyler. I'm only 10 points behind here. Okay, so here's the deal. We both have Elliott. We both well, there's a little room for movement here. I got Dave Gervin, he's got Neil Sinclair. So, but Steve Aerosmith or Russ Cat Russ Cat has got to catch Joey. If Russ Cat catches Joey, because Joey's not getting any more points, I'm tied for first place.
Yeah. Wow.
Hmm.
You're not far off.
No. And let's see who's Nolan's did good, and Cameron, they're good here now. It's 217. Andrew's got to pick up his game. Joey's done. He's finished. Jim Busco, Neil Sinclair. Yeah. So it's Andrew Fulton is going to catch Elliott for Nolan to go ahead. Let's see. I played golf with Adam Lee. Do you have Adam as well? No, you didn't pick him. I played golf with Adam Lee Friday. He's getting better. So
Yeah. Good.
Adam got to catch Jim Busco for Cameron to do something. And he's playing really good. I think he can do it. Okay, let's say your team here. You are exactly almost 40 points behind here.
Wow. That's
I think it's time to
inspiring.
start tuning your team for next year.
Yeah, I'm already picking my team for next year. Oh,
I think you're done.
oh, it was a fun ride.
Oh, Tyler. Team car flight championships. Let's see what else is new. What else is new? Not a great week for scoring, Tyler. Just wanted to yeah, not a great week. Only 28 players had 20 or more points, and only 10 teams had 40 or more points. What I was surprised at, 185 golfers got in yesterday, even with the shortened hours with daylight savings. They did daylight getting it's getting dark at 8:30.
I know, isn't that terrible? I couldn't believe it. I'm looking outside, 8:15, and it's dark out, and I'm just like, oh no. It
The
must be the end of
got
August.
in. The 6:30 time got in.
Oh, good. Okay,
So
good.
it's probably going to be 6:15 next week, and then 6 o'clock the week after, or we're going to start moving it back, folks. So you got to try to get here a little earlier if you can.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
know.
want to put in a plug for our football pool. I'm putting in links to it here. Just a minute here. I got something here. So I guess I shouldn't call it the Carleton football pool because it's run by Mike Russell, but so many members from Carleton are in it. I want you to go in it. $50 each week. You pick a player, pick the winner of the game and the spread of each game, and the lowest spread total wins. Now I've got a video of this in the email I'm sending out. I can't show you any email links to Mike Russell because you have to email Mike, but I put it in the email that I'm sending out to all the men's league members to email Mike if you want to join the pool. It's a lot of fun, and why I want you to join and I want Cam to join is so that we can compare notes each week. We kind of have a little side bet going on.
I'm happy to donate $50. I'm not the greatest at pools, so I'm happy to donate $50 to a good cause.
Well, you no, you got to pick the team. This is the fun of it.
Oh, I know. Well, just whatever teams I pick, everyone else should know just pick the other team because that's what always
well, no, I mean you. Hey, listen, I had my granddaughter picking
happens.
last year, and she's
No,
middle of the pack. She doesn't know any of the teams. You know, I ran it. I ran it. I was out of the pool early last year. I mean, I didn't have a good start, and I kind of out of the pool. So I ran an experiment last year. What would happen if I just randomly picked teams? I just had the computer randomly pick teams,
yep.
and that doesn't work.
Oh.
I finished dead last in most of the weeks.
Oh no.
Okay, and I did the same thing one year, just for fun. I got my sister, who knows nothing about football, my aunt Jackie, who, God rest her soul, she knew nothing about football. My aunt May, she knew nothing about football, and my wife, they follow football. And I said, okay, here are the teams. Just pick them at random. Pick a team. And they did. And my aunt Jackie, she got out of 13 games, she had a 9 right.
Wow.
She doesn't know a thing about the game. My man May had 8 right.
There you go. There you go.
I'm just wondering what the heck's going on here, like it's almost random who's going to win in these things. So it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So what's going on at the club? Tell everybody what's going on this week.
Well, we've got 2 great days of weather today and tomorrow. We have Honey Pot playing this afternoon. Tomorrow we have just a regular day. This weekend we have a wedding at the club, so there'll be, I think an announcement went out the other day. So there's a wedding on Saturday. We got some aeration going on Monday, which is great. I mean, it's the time of year to do it. And yeah, we also have our men's senior intersectional team playing on Monday over at Buckingham.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be out there and cheering on our squad, and hopefully they do well. On paper, we have some good numbers. Yeah, I saw the roster last night, so I think we have a good chance on competing well over there.
Well, I talked to Jim Delahunty because he had played it, and the course is rock hard. They have no water
Mm.
right now, and so that affects what clubs you hit. Like Jim hits a long ball, and
Yes.
like there's some holes where the ditch is 250 yards away. Well, for me, that's no problem. I can't hit a 250 even with rock hard, but he
Right.
can, and so he's got to use like 5 irons off the tee, and uh, but that leaves a long second shot, that type of thing. So you got to know where to place the ball, and he said the greens were fairly good. They might they're okay. Which
Okay, good. Yeah.
uh,
So the other two teams are Greensmere and Mississippi.
yeah,
So in Buckingham. So yeah, it'll be a good challenge. Yeah, when the fairways are firm or the greens are firm, you have to change that strategy. You have to take a club less and play the bounce up onto the green or through the fairway because you hit a good one off the tee, it can run right through the fairway if it's really firm. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
no different than Carleton. Carleton, our fairways are great. They're so receptive and yeah, playing on firm fairways is a bit of a change.
Well, I played one. I can't remember the name of the course. It was up the valley one year, and they were rock hard fairways, and I hit my normal club, and I'd be over the green every time. Like it's like you said, they'd hit the ground and boom, 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 over, over,
Yeah,
over,
yeah,
over.
yeah,
So then you had to hit a club like two or three clubs less to bounce it on,
yeah.
and then you're praying it stays on. So
It's
that
like it's just
that's also a difficult, very
it's
difficult
like
to play that.
European golf. European golf. Hit
Yeah,
it short and roll it up.
yeah. You
Play a
got
softball.
Well, it's interesting too. And you hit a low ball. I wonder how you'd fare out there when you're trying to hit that green and it's rolling like
Yeah.
yours must roll forever there.
Well, we'll be there. We'll be cheering them on, and yeah, it'll be pretty. It'll be a good day. It'll be a good day.
Yeah. Well, we had a good time too at the if you haven't seen the CTV update this week, we had a wonderful time at the Gatsby party. It was a great time there. And I saw a lot of guys dressed up, and the women were fantastic. They were all decked out. It was incredible. So we had a good time last week.
It was such a great night. Yeah,
And
a lot of dancing, a lot of great food. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it was very, very good. Well, it looks like a good week coming up, a good week of weather. It's cooling off, um, which is a relief for many. We certainly still need rain, but we're doing well that way. So, it's going to be a good week, and yeah, hopefully the scoring gets better. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest with you. The scoring should have been much better yesterday. Disappointed in myself, disappointed in the field. Um, they should be playing better. The greens are running beautifully. Like you couldn't get them any better. So I don't understand why scoring is so bad. But we'll move on from that. Uh,
That's right.
yeah. And Tyler, thank you very much. And we'll hope to see you next week. And we will see you next week. And we hope to have a good result from the senior men's intersectional team. And everybody, join the football pool. Let's get involved. Let's get fun. There's about 28 members, and a lot of them are from Carleton, like a lot of us there. So get in there. Okay. Till next week, everybody. Play well.
See you later. Thanks, John.
Thanks, Tyler.